For that person who's going through chemo and they need $200 to help with their electric bill that month, they can come to us and we can help. In the midst of the fight, life is still happening.
So tonight we are honoring Pink Heals Hays County, and the work they do is so profound. They work to raise funds for cancer patients. And the nice thing about what they do is it's grassroots. It's people right here from our county that we know and love. And these individuals, once they've raised the money stays here in the county. That's a big deal. It means a lot. There isn't overhead that flows to some other place outside the county. It is used exclusively here to take care of our citizens.
The initial thing was the firefighters having produced shirts and selling the shirts in support of breast cancer awareness, and then wearing the shirts on duty for like a month. And we participated in that for a couple of years, and that is where I believe Kathleen Chummel got involved and kind of took that flag and ran with it. Not only doing the shirts, but also starting to do like the 5K and other events around the community. That's when the first discussion about donating the fire apparatus, and I believe the police donated a vehicle to them as well. All of that was born out of that initial program of just producing and selling the shirts to wear on duty.
There were things in place for us to get one of the fire trucks from the fire department, St. Marcus Fire Department, to get this thing going. And then we had so many amazing community members step forth and do the painting of the truck. We had Ernie's Paint and Body do that, and Hoffman's did a lot locally to get the truck ready.
Sign crafters.
Did. And we started having this outpouring and this excitement. And we're going, oh man, we're actually doing this. And how wonderful for us to be able to go out and hug and love on people who are fighting the biggest battles of their lives.
It's powerful. I mean, it's definitely emotional to see the the fire apparatus and the police car pull up and the guys get off in their bunker gear, visiting someone who's fighting, their own battle. And to see that it does provide them encouragement and support, it gives them a little bit of a respite from what they're going through.
It's just great to go and try to help lift people's spirits and just see the joy in their eyes. One of my most memorable visits was Chris and I went to pick up Marissa Guerrero at her last chemo treatment. We put her in the truck and she sat between us, and we took her home, code 3, lights and sirens, and she just pulled basically the air horn the whole way there. And that smile on her face was, I'll never forget it. I mean, ear to ear. Lots of laughter, of course, lots of tears of joy, and sadness, just seeing some of the hardships that people are going through.
Well, I don't think that there's a single visit that we do where there aren't tears. There's always tears. There's laughter, there's tears, yeah. But they're also special in their own way. But certainly some of them really get those emotions flowing.
The work that they do with cancer patients and being able to occasionally get an invitation to go and be a part of those surprise visits that they do, that's the most rewarding part. We almost always send on-duty officers as time allows to go, and they always report that it's a fun and positive experience.
Once you see that, that fire truck and all the men dressed in pink and everything, it's so encouraging to the women that are diagnosed with breast cancer. It really means a lot to them.
We've hosted them a time or two here for our open house or whatever, the Pink Hills 5K that they've done. There are people that come specifically to see the fire apparatus or the police car and to sign it. Some of them because of their own medical issues, others because they've lost a family member. And I've seen families, gather around the fire apparatus and sign or write something, in memory of one of their loved ones, and say a prayer, just a small group. So it's clearly giving someone, a way to pay tribute to their loved ones, a way to, put their name on it that they know is going to travel well outside of Hays County and be seen by other people, with a similar struggles.
Not only do they provide emotional support, they'll come and they'll bring a check. And when people are battling breast cancer or any kind of cancer for that matter, money's a big concern for almost all of those patients, and so it's a huge help, I think.
The Emergency Cancer Fund is really through CTMC Foundation, and it assists people with breast cancer and other serious illnesses, providing a little bit of financial assistance to kind of help them out, a one-time thing usually, but a variety of things that it helps with. We've paid for rent, mortgage payments, vehicle repair, so they can get back and forth to their cancer appointments, just a variety of things. That's what I love about the foundation and about this particular fund, is that it gives me the flexibility to be able to state a case for, or to make a case for the people that are needing the assistance.
It is a deep honor for Central Texas Medical Center to partner with such an incredible organization as Pink Heals, Hays County. Our missions are so intertwined, and the things that both organizations do are so important to the health care of our county.
We've been very fortunate a couple of years. There were some organizations around that chose us as the beneficiary, pretty large sums of money.
Yes.
And to be able to say to those organizations, number one, thank you. You are truly helping your neighbor. We're not keeping any of this. This isn't about us.
The fact that we are here to serve our community beyond just emergency response, and this is a need that exists within the community, but to be supportive of that, and in a lot of cases that's what we can do, is we can't necessarily own the program from start to finish, but we can support it, and that's been our goal with that, is just to try to be as supportive as we can.
The chiefs are amazing. Actually, everybody in the city is amazing. Great support from all of them, and I mean, we can ask them for anything, and if they have it and they can provide it, they will. The same thing from other businesses in the community. People have helped us with repairs on the truck, even after it was built out. And it's great. I mean, people just want to help.
You know that it truly is neighbor helping neighbor, but we also get to go be a bright star in somebody's day. It might be the worst day that they're having, and you get to just hug them and say you're not fighting alone, and we're here to fight with you, or we're here to say prayers for you, or just to love on you.